All right, what's up, my brothers? I want to make this video talking about this recent trend, this selling trend, this soundbite that seems to be going around called passport bros. And it's not really that new. I have a video clip here that I want to show you that I want to comment on to sort of set the tone for it. But here we go.
I'd like for you to be my girlfriend.
Oh my god. I can't be your girlfriend now. Please, too quick. We will see, but it's too much quick for me. Yes, so sorry.
Ultimately, I decided not to propose to Michaela because I didn't want to just pop the question, will you marry me? I want to test the waters a little bit. I want to ask her to be my girlfriend and then kind of just go on from there. But I'm shocked that she said no, and I feel I've read her wrong.
Yeah, he's shocked. He's shocked that she said no. Well, all right. Passport bros. This is not a new phenomenon, guys. This has been going on for a long time. Guys have been relocating to other countries with the hopes, dreams that they will find a better woman than what they're capable of getting here right now. The reality of the matter is it rarely pans out that way. It's such a disaster of a marketplace, and now I see a lot of these pickup artists and dating coaches from the Mano Swamp, you know, purporting that they've got the solution for awkward, anxious, nerdy kind of guys such as our friend over here from Western countries traveling to other parts of the world where they hope that their value, or their perceived value anyway, will appear higher than what it actually is, and these girls will fall head over heels for them and want to be with them, marry them, have their babies and all that sort of stuff. And it very rarely works out. There's so many of these like awkward, weird characters that have shown up over the years, from like 90-day fiance sort of protocols, or import your mail order bride from a certain country, and they all end in a colossal train wreck. The point that I want to make here is that if you're a dork in the West, if you're a nerd in the West, if you're fat in the West, if you're incompetent, if you're insignificant, if you're poor, if you're any of the things that cause or contribute to failures in dealing with women, and yes, I'll admit, it's obviously going to be harder. Women are less feminine, they're less agreeable in the West, they're more boss bitchy, they're more demanding, they have a much longer list of demands that they have of men. It's obviously harder for these guys, but relocating from a Western country to some other country, I don't know where this gal's from. She kind of looks German or Austrian or something to me. I don't know, it could be Eastern European. It's very difficult to tell with her accent, but she actually has some command of the English language. I've seen guys talking to some of these girls and they have no ability to communicate in English, and they use translate apps. But going back to the original point of all this, it's just such a train wreck and a disaster. These guys need to fix themselves first. The grass is always greener where you're standing, where you water and fertilize it. Not hopping the fence solves rarely nothing. If you can't deal with the fundamental basics of attraction where you're at, then you're not going to do that much better. Like I said, if you're a dork in the West, you're going to be a dork in the East. And while she's trying to be nice and saying, you know, it's too fast, or I'm not ready, had he been a solid dude, a 10 out of 10 Chad with muscles, a V-taper, lots of money, charm, nice car, loads of houses, vacation homes, a boat, she would be all over that like a fat kid on cake so quick your head would spin. There wouldn't even be a question in your mind. But lo and behold, we've got Wally McGee, who's shaped like a pear with his little bow tie, doesn't really look like he's done much with his life, or doesn't look like he's got much in the way of skill or game when it comes to seduction and attracting women. The point that I'm making here is, if you suck so bad in one part of the world, moving somewhere else does not solve much of it. It might move you from a 5 to a 5.3, if we're being honest. But you're not going to have 10s throwing themselves at you, wanting to you know, carry your seed and have your babies, and you know, let you go about your life as you please and be totally agreeable. Like, these guys get destroyed over and over again. Have you not seen all these videos out there of these absolute nerds that have done nothing to improve their social situation, their awkwardness, their presence, their captivation, none of these things, and they just go to some other country like, okay, I'm here now, where's the bitches? You know, send me all the girls. It's one of the funny things that I've noticed about guys lately is they'll go and buy a course or sign up for a community, and they'll be like, okay, where's this awesome network and all the women? Why aren't they throwing them all, you know, selves at me? Why am I not having a 7-course Michelin star dinner with Rich right now? Like, Guys, it's like, you have to do the work. You have to level yourself up in life. Nobody's going to hand you shit. There is work to do in all of our lives. I have work to do in my life. We all have work to do. For some, it's more. For others, it's a little bit less. But the point that I'm making here is geolocation, geo-relocation, spending thousands of dollars on mail order brides, matchmaking services, passport bro bullshit courses from geeks. Don't save your time and money. It is incredibly important and incumbent on you as a guy to level up. And if you're going to go somewhere to get better options or a better life, at least before you go, or at least understand if you go, going ain't going to change much for you. You still need the competent skills and, you know, the attraction skills and the seduction skills that have always worked, that have never changed, that have always existed, and will continue to always exist into perpetuity throughout history. Because what women are attracted to throughout the entire world remains almost identical. It is almost the same. Women like tall, masculine, virtuous, competent, funny, successful, influential. I could keep going down the list. Women want it all at the end of the day. They want a guy that encompasses all of these behaviors and all of these traits. And they don't generally make concessions. Even in countries like this, they will continue to do that, well, I'll just hold out for the perfect guy sort of thing. And she's gonna just, you know, run through and party through her years. And let's be honest, the gal in that video, she wasn't young. She didn't have youth and time on her side. But again, delusion exists around the world. It is not unique to just Western women, although like I've always said, and I'll say it again, it is to an extent, or exaggerated to an exaggerated extent with Western women, where it makes it almost impossible to deal with them. I get it, but guys, work on yourselves before you go and think that you're just gonna sit down with a girl and buy her dinner and have a few coffees and use a matchmaking service and go, will you be my girlfriend? Ugh, it doesn't work. Anyway, with that being said, do you have experience like this gentleman over here firsthand? Do you know somebody that does? Comment below, let me know what you think. Pin in the top comment, there's a bunch of useful links you need to check out to my book, my community, my course, and other things that I'm affiliated with. Smash the like button, see you guys in the next video, do the thing, peace out.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.